Good morning. It is Thursday morning. The Sundown show is Saturday. Just so y'all know where I'm at with these videos. And this ain't bad. This is like the basic white bitch or pumpkin spice. Yeah, it's from Starbucks. That shit is good. Anyway, don't forget to live the whole day to the fullest. Don't be negative. Try to let go of the negative and roll with the flow. Guys, that's what I do, because your mental health is very important. And trying to stay positive can help your mental health. Try to roll with the flow, guys. Just roll with the flow. Bad shit's going down, just roll with it. Negative shit, roll with it. And then try to focus on the positive things in your life, which is what I try to do on the daily. But we're not even here to talk about that. What we're here for is this video clip. I reached out to Jacob Fuller, the old owner of Sundown Audio. He did sell it to Scotty Johnson. And, you know, speaking of the mental health thing, he's definitely in a happier place by selling a big ass company that he started from scratch, you know. And he seems happy with what he's doing. And I did this interview, you know, I reached out to him before the Sundown show, and I just asked him, you know, if I could do a quick interview with him, and he's like, sure. So when I saw him, we went into an office and did a video, and that's what you're going to see here. But I did want to take a minute to tell y'all, roll with the flow, guys. Try to stay positive in your life about everything that's going on that's good. And then, you know, try to stay positive through the bad shit. A lot of times, that's just the best way to be. I think it helps. It helps me a lot. I used to be one of them people that would like, oh, this is going wrong in my life, and this is going wrong, and this is going wrong. And ultimately, I think that when I started focusing on the good shit and just rolling with everything, it helped me a lot, because you're just, you know, you can't change it. Or you can, but you're not going to change it by just sitting there like being negative about it. I think that's the whole point, you know. That's what I mean by roll with it. It's like if things are going bad, it's out of your control, roll with it. Try to fix it, but roll with it and be positive. Like, for instance, Deb blew a sub at the Sundown show. Roll with it, you know. It was bad then because she only got the demo a couple hours, and then had to sit there many hours after that she couldn't demo. But we're getting ready for other shows, you know, coming up. Already got a recon on the way. You know, looking forward. I got to pull, well, Deb will probably do it because she did last time, but got to pull a front sub to pull the back sub out that's blown, recon it, and then put it all back in. But it's rolling with the flow, guys. Sometimes things are out of your control. You gotta like vibe with it, you know. That's the best way for me to explain it. I just try to encourage y'all, you know, and your mental health is important. Everybody's mental health is important. So try to find some light in darkness, per se. But anyway, hell, for a guy that started a big ass company and has multiple world records with his product and the loudest vehicle in the world with his product, Jacob's a humble guy. So let's get into this. As I'm here with Mr. Sundown himself, and I wanted to ask him a few questions. So the first one that comes to mind is, how are you doing now that you kind of sold the company and you're doing more design?
I like it. It's relaxing. It gives me a lot more creative freedom and creative time and energy.
I noticed that the big you're always posting new stuff that you're designing and everything, so I can tell you got more free time.
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets selling the company?
No.
No? Okay.
Objectively, no. It's been a difficult process, but objectively, the end result, no.
Another thing is, how do you feel about having like the loudest vehicle in the world?
I'm super proud of that. Like, when I started this company, you know, I was like, I just want to make the coolest speakers, like people that would enjoy And like at first, I never would have dreamed that I would have been able to accomplish like the loudest in the world, you know.
Right.
As things progressed, and like I see, you know, Sundown's dominating the lanes and this and that, and then I guess what is it, 5 or 6 years ago when I started making the compacts, and people were like, "Man, these are
insane,
solid." Yeah, they're
episodes,
solid.
yeah.
And then you know, I got to the version 2. I was pretty proud of that, but then there was so many other good Neos out there. Like my friend Nick at Incriminator, we always push each other. You know, he came out with his new Warden, and I was like, man, he's really pushing me. So I had to come out with that version 3 that RP's using, and man, that was next level. I'm super proud of that. Yeah.
Like, you might not know this, I've been a bass head a long time.
Right.
I remember back in the 2006, the Car Audio Forum.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And I remember you had pretty much kind of just started.
Yeah, it popped up in 06.
Yeah, because I was watching all your posts back then, looking at the subs. It was like you and Rusty. Yeah. You were a little ahead of Rusty Flowers.
Just barely.
Yeah, but I remember both of y'all started around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I got off the wall question, guys, because this is something that I love. What got you into One Piece?
Oh man, so this is kind of funny. I'm an anime fan, right?
Same here.
And this is going to be, when I first tried to watch it, I didn't like it that much. Because of like the first 6 or 7 episodes were a little slow. So my buddy Nick Lemons that owns Stereo Integrity, I went to his house and he had a friend over who was an anime fan. And he was like, we were talking about anime, this and that and that. He's like, what do you think about One Piece? I was like, man, I just didn't hit me. And he was like, he looked at me like all serious. He was like, listen, man, give it one more shot. Go to episode 20, then you let me know. So then I did that. Now 1,072 episodes later, I was like, he was right.
You're way ahead of me.
Where I'm at, look.
I saw that laying there.
Whitebeard crew.
And then Luffy's.
Those are going to go on my truck.
Oh, cool. Here, I'll show you guys. Sneak peek.
This is my son's art. He drew the...
I've been watching your son's stuff, you know. But I'm not going to take up a whole lot more of your time. I just appreciate you getting me in for a quick interview, you know.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate everything you do with the show.
Yes, sir. Glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you.
See what I was saying? The guy was pretty cool all the way through this video. We went into the video with him like, what questions are you going to ask me? And I'm like, just stuff that I genuinely would like to know. And that I think other people would, that's kind of off of the beaten path, you know. Because other people, why did you sell the company? I didn't want to, you know, I wanted to know how life was after he did it. And I know before he sold the company, there was very slow rolling out of newer products. Now that he sold the company, it's like every couple of weeks he's throwing out a picture of something new, either that he's designing or prototype or whatever. And the man genuinely seems a lot more relaxed. And you know, there when I was like, do you have any regrets selling the company? It really didn't take him long to throw out that absolutely not, you know, or that no. So he basically told me, you know, he is enjoying the less stress that came with owning the company. And he's doing what he loves to do, which is just sit down and design things. And I've noticed that just from sitting back looking in, he's spending a lot more time talking to people that run his products or something. Like me, I don't run Sundown, but he was definitely cool enough to acknowledge me and take the time to talk to me and everything, you know. And how cool is it that he's an anime fan? I mean, the dude's watched over 1,000 episodes of One Piece. So I think that's really cool because I myself, I'm a One Piece fan. And we had talked about the days of the old car audio forums, you know, before there was Facebook, MySpace. If you were kind of into car audio, there used to be a forum group called like Car Audio Forums. And I do remember when I signed up for it and was active on there, Jacob had just started Sundown. And then it was probably like a year later, Rusty started DC Audio. And being, you know, an older bass head, looking back, I can kind of see the progression of these two guys and where they've came to. So I think that's really awesome. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to throw this. I put this clip of the interview in with my Sundown video, but I think a lot of people probably just skipped over that. whole video altogether, and I wanted to throw in the just by itself my little Q&A, if you will, with Jacob, and I definitely appreciated him doing this. So taking my ass to work, guys. Peace out, and as always, bass on.